This is the hope chest, where shadows come to speak, where energy remembers what the living never see. Every reading is a key, every truth a guest, unlocking what still lingers inside the hope chest.
This is a reading for the Beaumont children. Younger man, feelings or relationship with a younger man. Lion, whale, great worry over nothing. Firecracker, excitement. Man, dealings or relationship with a man. Bird, perched, waiting for news, package, letter. Okay, interesting. We have two men here, a younger man and a man. I do believe that these may be significant to the case. I wonder if this is father and son. But we have two masculine energies here in the mix. I believe there may be two people involved with the case, or two men who have knowledge of what has happened. We have lion here, time to act. It feels as though this event this energy is aggressive, masculine, dominant. This masculine energy, who was responsible for the disappearance of the children, decided it was time to act. I'm picking up that he made a plan as well. I do think she was told by a family member or friend to not worry about sending them to the beach, to send them anyway, that she doesn't have anything to worry about. I think in those days, a lot of women, mothers, housewives, would send their children out of the home so that they could perform their household duties, cleaning, cooking, taking care of the house, that type of thing. It was very normal. It was the standard. But I do think that prior to the children going missing, the mother was concerned about them going alone to the beach. Firecracker, excitement. Firecracker, excitement. Picking up the energy here that there was a promise of something exciting. Believe that the children were duped with some kind of trick about some kind of excitement. to show them something or give them something, some kind of excitement around this situation. Waiting for news package letter, bird perched. This feels like the mother. She was waiting at home for the children who never returned. Okay, I'm going to break out the tarot. See what I can see. Messages for what happened to the Beaumont children, please. What happened? Eight of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Strength in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands. One more card, please. Thank you. Three of Cups in reverse. Interesting here. Only one major arcana here. The Strength card in reverse. It's directly underneath the lion. Look at this. Okay. I wonder if the perpetrator was a Leo or had strong Leo placements. Strength in reverse, lack of willpower, unable to control himself. Lacked the ability to control his emotions, lacked the ability to control his willpower, and also signify that the children were easily overpowered. I mean, they were little children. Being paralyzed by your emotions, being in a mental trap. I wonder if, and this is relating to the younger man, there's a younger man here underneath the Eight of Swords who experienced mental anguish over this, may be a key witness. I would ask this younger person who was, and I'm referring to at the time, obviously these people are either deceased or very much in the older age gap. I would ask this witness if they experienced a lot of mental trauma, mental anguish around this person. And this man is the perpetrator, the lion. And I wonder if he felt caged, trapped, stuck, or was trying to break free from his father, who may have been an abusive man. And I'm picking up father-son energy here. Eight of Cups underneath the whale. Great worry over nothing. Not able to move forward. Whoever this perpetrator is was unable to overcome his desires. His desires. In fact, I think that he succumbed to his desires, and I think, well, obviously, and I think that he took the children because he was unable to help himself. Eight of Cups reverse, being stuck in a stagnant or unknown situation. Um, you know, fear, self-doubt. I go back to the mum here, and I wonder if she really didn't want to send them out that day, but was told to by the husband. I also think that, and I'm picking up the middle child energy, Anna. Her spirit, she's very intuitive, greatly discerning spirit, was given the gift to understand that a smiling face does not equal a happy spirit. I do think that the middle child was picking up the energy that there was someone around them, and I keep going back to this man, dealings or relationship with a man. I'm hearing, my sister loves him, but I don't like him. I wonder if this was someone known to the children prior to their disappearance. And of Wands in reverse, unable to, feeling unburdened, excitement, getting over the burdens of yesterday, excited. I wonder if the middle child told anybody about this man. Two of Wands, choice to make. He had a call to make, a series of choices. He had two choices. He could either leave them at the beach or he could bring them with him. Three of Cups. The mother was waiting. Where are they? She was waiting for news. Where are they? Wanting anything. Package, letter, news. Three of Cups. I feel that the mother was never able to celebrate again, never able to experience joy, or was completely disconnected from her emotions after her children went missing. Also interesting to note, Three of Cups here. I've got three people here. Those are the three children in reverse. Birthdays, anniversaries, holidays. The poor mother waited to hear from them and she never heard from her children again. Okay, let me keep going. This is very sad energy because I'm picking up the mother's energy, but I'm also picking up the perpetrator's energy, and I'm especially picking up this younger man together with the middle child, Anna. She has a very strong spirit. Confirmation, please. reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. A lot of reversals here, a lot of struggles. Six of Wands. Four of Pentacles in the upright. Magician. Yeah. I don't like this. That's the perpetrator, the magician, in reverse. Drove them away in his car. I'm hearing he drove them away in his car. They were excited. It was easy for the perpetrator to get them into his car and drive away. Okay. Young man may be the key to unlocking the case, but I think what's interesting about abuse is that, and for those people who have ever experienced trauma, particularly childhood trauma, and have some kind of CPTSD or PTSD or ongoing mental health issues, memory is impaired when you're dealing with trauma because the brain protects the spirit so that you can survive. And I believe that this younger man may have been so severely abused by this man that he has, could be a number of things. He's either suppressed the memories, or he's forgotten the memories, or the memories are stored away for safekeeping, or he has mentally deleted the memories to protect himself so he could survive. He's unable to access those secrets because of the trauma. And that, I'm not saying it's his fault, that is through no fault of his own. That is the tragedy that comes with trauma, particularly when you are a young person. And this was at the time a younger man. And when I say a younger person, I'm referring to anyone who's under 18. Okay? That's what I mean when I say a younger person. So this man at the time was under 18 that this event happened. Okay, just to be clear. Okay. I feel a deep heaviness with this energy, very deep sadness. Interestingly, with these cards, I feel like this perpetrator, this man, debated for some time prior to this day, the day of disappearance. He debated whether or not to go ahead with this kidnapping, let's call it. Because I do think that it was a battle of wills. He had an internal battle, a mental battle, as to whether or not he should go ahead and do this because he knows it's wrong, obviously, but he didn't have the strength to control himself or obviously get help. If he could be helped at all, I don't think so. I think he was too far gone. And with the lion here, time to act, and the two of swords in reverse, I think he made a definitive choice to go ahead and actively, I can see he planned it. I can see in my mind's eye he plotted and he decided that that would be the day and it would be time for him to act on that specific date. Why? And I'm looking at the firecracker again. You have to remember this was Australia Day 1966. So this was still, a time when many people, most people celebrated Australia Day. Times have changed now. People have different views and perspectives. But if we are going back in time and we're looking at history and what was happening at that time, it was a big event. It was a big celebration. There were lots of people at the beach. There were lots of noise. There was a lot of stimulation. It was very loud. It was noisy. There were people everywhere. It was a hot day. It was a heat wave. So you have multiple factors and multiple distractions from what was this guy's decision to act that day. And make no mistake, he planned it. The choice was made. Six of Wands, Eight of Cups. I'm also looking at this differently. A great worry. Victory. Oh, victory at the beach. It was a success. He wasn't sure if he'd be able to walk away with the children without causing a scene, but he was able to. I wonder if he told them to leave the beach and meet him somewhere. He was worried if they'd follow through. Four of Pentacles. See, to me, that makes sense. He's trying to lure them away, but he doesn't want to be seen or noticed too much. If he tells the children, okay, meet me at the bakery or meet me at, the street next to the bakery or meet me over here. My car is parked there. I just need to go do this. Holding on to something so tight. Huh. And all the excitement, I felt free and I was able to walk away, holding on to this money tightly. Okay. I'm actually hearing, I wonder if the man gave them some money to go buy something. Here's some money, go to the shop and come meet me at my car, which is over on blah, blah, blah. And the children just went. That's why they were spotted alone, maybe, at some point. They just went with him. This guy was the magician. manipulated them. He was waiting. He'd planned this out. He had the resources to do this. He had the money to do this. He had the money to do this. I wonder if he's a man of means. This is not a, this person, this spirit, this entity, whatever you want to call it, this man, had a corrupted soul. He was corrupt. Probably financially corrupt too, but corrupted soul. Evil, for lack of a better word. He was evil. Yeah, the chariot underneath the three children. He took them away in his car. You know, they'd probably been at the beach all day too. They were tired. It's easy to coerce them into the car. Come on, I'll give you a lift home, kids. I'll take you to go get some ice cream. Whatever. Okay, I'm going to pull from the investigation deck. This is what we have so far. Older man, younger man's son. He's not involved directly with it, but he has a lot of information that's locked down in his memory that his brain has protected him from for a long time, for a long, long time. He took the kids, he got them in his car, and he just drove off. It was as simple as that. Gave the eldest girl money. Okay, he gave the eldest girl money. I can see her holding that money really tightly. Let's see. Temperance, life and balance. I do think that this older man, the father figure, threatened the younger man. Okay, that also might be why he didn't speak up, because he felt extremely threatened and intimidated by this man. And if you've never experienced that before, then he felt like his life was in the balance and he literally couldn't say anything because he felt so scared for his life that if he spoke up, he knew this man would kill him. Confirmation, please. Strategy and planning. Yes, the lion planned it. I picked up that energy, and that is confirmation that this person not only planned this, but was actively strategizing, plotting, planning prior to this day. This was his plan all along. Tunnel or underground. We have stalker being watched. The children were watched. They were stalked at the beach the whole time. aggressive, violent attack from this man. I'm not going to go into great detail with that. I think you can imagine, but this is from this man toward the children. He was very violent, aggressive. And we keep seeing the lion. It's lion, 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 lion. So this person probably does have a large component of Leo aspects in their birth chart. This might be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, etc. Horrible. Justice. Justice. I need to balance. Okay, let's have a look. Yes, I do think that the younger man was in fear of his life. Okay, it's the reason why he didn't come out sooner, and it's also one of the reasons why he hasn't spoken up a great deal about it. One, he can't remember, and two, at the time, he really felt like his life was in danger. He couldn't speak up. Strategy and planning. A choice was made to overpower the children. This was planned, this was strategized, this was thought about. I'm seeing rumination, I'm seeing obsession. Okay, this man was obsessed with these little children, particularly the oldest one. Picking up the oldest one. That would be Jane. Tunnel or underground? How do I get out? The kids were happy, but the kids were happy at the beach. Tunnel or underground? I wonder if he was wishing for an underground. Trying to get them off the beach, and he was successful. Tunnel or underground? I'm not sure about that just yet. I'm going to have a think about that one. Stalker being watched. They were definitely watched on the beach. From the moment the children arrived at the beach, and maybe even before that, their walk to the beach, they were followed and watched and stalked the whole entire time by the perpetrator, this man. It was an extremely aggressive attack. I'm picking up when he got them home. Not home. Well, interesting, I said home though. Home. I wonder if he took them home. He drove them to his house. Aggressive attack. It was extremely violent. I'm not going to get into the details. Justice. The mother was waiting for justice. There will be some kind of justice in some type of way. Balancing of the scales. I wonder when the justice will be, because it's already been an awfully long time. When will there be justice? Will there ever be justice? The fact that this card comes out tells me that there's some kind of evidence out there that does indicate who this perpetrator is, that can bring this case to justice. Final messages, please. Confirmation and final messages, please. Beaumont children. Child. Adult. Cover up. Landfill. This case is about a specific child. I believe it was about the oldest girl, Jane. I wonder if we weren't able to get to the bottom of this because there may be a group, a cult, an organisation, an underground one that is protecting this perpetrator. Trapped underground. Hearing the bodies were moved. I think that the bodies were buried in one place and then moved to another place. Cover up. Some kind of cover up. I wonder if evidence was covered up or the real perpetrator was covered up because the face is masked. Protected. Landfill. A lot of evidence was thrown into landfill. These are all the messages that I have for now. Thank you for watching.